What's up guys? Today's video we are eating only vegan fast food orders for 24 hours. These are going to be fast food slash fast casual depending on how you define the restaurant, but everything is going to be vegan. I have had so many of you guys ask me to do a vegan food video over the years. I've done vegetarian before, but I've never done vegan, and honestly I've just been too scared to do it because I know I would make a mistake and eat something that's vegetarian, not fully vegan, because it is a very strict way of eating and I just don't have enough knowledge about the diet to do it on my own. But thankfully for this video we do have some guidance from one of my subscribers as well as her youngest daughter. So we have Heather and her daughter Sydney. They graciously helped me on these orders, so shout out to them. I don't know if I could have done this on my own. All the orders that she gave me actually sound really delicious, so I'm pretty excited for this video. But before we dive in, let's go ahead and break down the definition of veganism. So vegan is a lifestyle and diet that excludes all animal products, so things like dairy, which is anything milk and cheese related, eggs, fish, non-organic sugar. She says regular sugar is processed with bone char, and most are lenient on this, especially when eating out, as well as honey. And then it also extends into clothing and household goods. Obviously I am not vegan myself, but I do have so much respect for people who are, and I know it's not easy, so that in itself should be applauded. But yeah, our first location is Dunkin. So for the Dunkin order, she says to get a medium matcha with almond milk, 2 pumps of brown sugar, and then ask if they will do oat or almond milk foam. If they can't do it, it's still delicious without it. So I think I'm gonna see if they'll do, she says to get it with almond milk, so maybe an almond milk cold foam will be good. So I'll see if they can do that. And then also Dunkin actually has a news article breaking down all of their items that are vegan, which I thought was pretty cool. So we're gonna add on some food. So their vegan food items are these bagels, English muffin, hash browns, oatmeal, or avocado toast. To be honest, avocado toast sounds so good right now, but I'm kind of leaning towards some hash browns, because hash browns and a matcha, that just sounds like a delicious breakfast order. Okay, well, I will see you guys in the Dunkin' drive-thru. Hi, can I get a medium matcha with almond milk and 2 pumps of brown sugar?
Sorry, did you want that iced or hot?
Oh, I'll get that iced, please.
Okay. With what in it?
With almond milk and 2 pumps of brown sugar.
Gotcha. Anything else?
Yes. Is there any way you guys can do an almond milk cold foam?
Cold foam?
Yeah, like an almond milk foam on top? Or is that not
sorry,
possible?
We only have chocolate and vanilla.
Can you make it with almond milk though? Or no?
The cold foam?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, we don't make the cold foam.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's fine. That'll be it then.
Did you want any vanilla on it?
No. I'm sorry, can I also add hash browns?
Okay.
And yes, that'll be it.
Alright, 7:36 at the window.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I got myself confused. I probably confused her and then I got myself confused as well, but I think we got this. I feel like as a vegan, you really have to hardwire your brain into the veganism mentality, because when I was reading the food options at Dunkin' that are vegan, it says the bagels, and I was like, ooh, a cinnamon raisin bagel with some cream cheese, that sounds so good, I'm gonna get that. And then I'm like, wait, cream cheese is definitely not vegan. So like my mind instantly goes to things that aren't vegan because I'm not vegan myself. Honestly, I think the beginning is probably the hardest part, and then once you get used to it, it becomes a lot easier. But even just eating out in general, I feel like is such a challenge, especially at restaurants. I think fast food is probably a little bit easier because, like, for instance, Dunkin' has that news article saying what's vegan and what's not, but going out to restaurants where it's a lot less, like places don't even put calories on their menus and stuff like that, it'd be a lot harder.
Hello.
Hi, I'm good, how are you?
Good, 7:36.
Can I scan this for the rewards?
Alright, 6:16.
Here you go.
Yeah, in 1 moment.
Okay, thank you so much.
There you are.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you, you too. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this matcha looks amazing. And then here is our hash browns. I was gonna get ketchup, but to be honest, I don't even know if ketchup is vegan. I did look it up, but there's mixed opinions on ketchup. Some people say certain brands of ketchup are vegan. Other people say some aren't vegan because of the sugar that's in it. So I'm just I'm not gonna chance it. And honestly, I love their hash browns without ketchup anyways, so we don't need the ketchup. Okay, this matcha looks freaking incredible. I haven't had matcha from Dunkin that often. I do really like Starbucks matcha. So again, this is a medium iced matcha with 2 pumps of brown sugar and almond milk. Ooh. Okay, I can definitely see this being really, really good with some cold foam. Unfortunately, our location couldn't do a milk alternative cold foam. She said they were pre-made, which is interesting. I did not realize that Dunkin had pre-made cold foams. Maybe it depends on the location though, because it seems like Heather's location, they can do different cold foams. So I don't know, but still, this is really, really delicious. And actually, for only having 2 pumps of brown sugar, it is quite sweet. I'm assuming it's because the matcha is sweetened, because I remember the matcha at Starbucks used to be so sweet, but I think they changed it to where it's not as sweet anymore. Like, you change the level of sweetness. I can't fully remember, but that's really good. Okay, here's our hash browns. Oh my gosh, Dunkin's hash browns. They are truly the best. Depending on what you're comparing them to, but every time I have them, I'm like, wait. I feel like it's so dark in here, and then I lost my train of thought. Yes. I don't know why I don't get Dunkin's hash browns more often. This with the matcha. Yeah, I love this combo. I gotta say too, I really like the almond milk. So y'all know me, I love my oat milk. I am a die-hard oat milk fanatic. Always gotta have my oat milk, but I actually love the almond milk in here. I feel like oat milk can kind of be too heavy in certain drinks, like all you taste is the oat milk, whereas the almond milk is kind of less, like it lets the matcha shine a bit more. So I do really like that. Okay, hash browns completed. The more I drink this, I'm like, holy cow, this is amazing. 10 out of 10. Dare I say 10 out of 10. Okay guys, well that was our breakfast. I will see you all at our next location. All right you guys, for lunchtime we are at Cava, which I am so excited for because I freaking love Cava so much, and I've actually never had it on the channel before, which is crazy. I need to do more Cava in my videos because it is truly so good. But for our vegan order, Heather says to get a grains and greens bowl. We're gonna get romaine, brown rice, traditional hummus, falafels, roasted veggies, pickled onions, pickles, cabbage, slaw, olives, tomato, and cucumbers. She gave some options for sauces on the side to dip or drizzle with. There's date balsamic vinaigrette or this spicy green sauce. She says all 5 of them are obsessed with the sauce. Okay, maybe I have to try that. And then for the side, she says to get cinnamon sugar pita chips. The honey isn't vegan, but the pita chips are. You can eat with or without. Okay, well, they're I won't eat it with the honey. And then for the drink, we're gonna get a Sundrift lemon. This all sounds so delicious. I have had falafels before and I absolutely love them, so I think I'm actually gonna really enjoy this bowl. I'm gonna go in to Cava to place my order. I feel like that'll be easiest, so let me do that and we'll give this a try.
20 minutes later.
All right you guys, we have secured our Cava order. I gotta say that was the most complicated thing ever. Not her order, just trying to order inside. So anytime I've gotten Cava, I've always done an online order and it's just so much easier. So actually ordering inside, it was so confusing. I don't know why. Also, there's been a few changes that have taken place since she sent me this order, because she did send me these months ago and I'm just not getting around to doing this video. So unfortunately they did not have the cinnamon sugar pita chips. They actually have this new sour cream and something else pita chips, and they were not vegan, so I did not get them. And then for the sauces, I ended up getting both because when I reread her message, I think she actually meant to get both to try. So I got both of those, and then they also had a different slaw. They don't have the cabbage slaw anymore, which I asked them if it was vegan, and they said it was vegan, the new slaw. So I think we should be good. I got all the different utensils just in case. We got a knife, a fork, and a spoon. We got both of our sauces. These look so good. So I think this is actually pronounced shug. That's what they said in the store, shug. And then we got our Spindrift lemon sparkling water. I love Spindrift so much. And then here's our bowl. So I will say the only unfortunate thing is I got the bottom, the very bottom of the falafels and the roasted veggies. I was like, shoot, don't you hate when you get the very bottom? Because I feel like the bottom always looks the least appetizing because it's the least fresh. It's okay though, it still looks delicious. We're definitely gonna have to sauce this up though, so I need to figure out what sauce I prefer. Let's go ahead and try both of them. You know, I may even like both. Ooh, that's really good. It's like a sweet and tangy vinaigrette. And then here's the shug. Oh my god, this is fantastic. This is a lot more mild too, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this on top. Oh yeah. And then if I want to dip in the sweet sauce, I can. Oh my goodness, that looks so yummy. Had to turn my car on real quick. I feel like I can't film without my car being on because I need the ambiance that the car provides, or like that white noise. Okay, here's a falafel. Let's go ahead and try this. Oh my gosh, those are crunchy. Ooh, super crunchy. Mmm. Oh my gosh, that's actually so good. Also, I didn't know this, but the roasted veggies actually count as a protein. So I think I had to pay like $1 extra because I got 4 falafels and roasted veggies. Shoot, that's Gabe. I have his lunch that I need to give him. Hello? Hello.
Hey. A few moments later.
Okay, I'm gonna actually pour a little bit of the date balsamic vinaigrette on here as well because I think I just have a lot of dry ingredients. We need to sauce this bowl up. I did realize I didn't quite mix in the hummus, so we got the hummus mixed in there as well. Okay. Mmm. Yeah, I actually really enjoy this. And honestly, I was a little bit worried about the olives. I don't really eat olives, but they work in this bowl. The pickled onions are my fave. Like when I go to Cava myself, oh my gosh, I could get like 3 times extra of the pickled onions. That's how good they are. I think my only complaint is the falafels because I didn't get them fresh and I got the bottom. Upon immediate bite, they are crunchy, but then once you start chewing, they're not stale, but yeah, I just wish I would have got fresh falafels. They had this Mexican cola that looked so good, but obviously I didn't know if it was vegan or not, so I didn't get it. But I'm gonna have to try that next time I come to Cava. Okay, so little movie wreck. I know, always a movie wrecks with me. Y'all need to watch this movie called Begonia. It was honestly really, really good and kind of trippy. It also has Emma Stone in it, and I do love Emma Stone. But yeah, pretty good movie. Gabe fell asleep on it the first time we watched it because we did start it pretty late. So I ended up watching it basically twice, but honestly, it was even better the second time because you like pick up on different things. We also watched Black Phone 2 because it's streaming on Peacock now. I actually didn't like it as much as the first one, but it was good. So if you want a good scary movie and you've seen the first Black Phone 2 is now on Peacock, and yeah, it wasn't bad. What else? What else? We've watched a lot of movies here lately, and I can't remember any of them. Ooh, we did watch this movie called Bone Lake, but it was not good, so probably wouldn't recommend that. You know, I gotta say, I almost prefer the roasted veggies over the falafels. But again, it could just be because the falafels aren't that fresh. Cava is so filling. I'm gonna put the rest of this on the bowl. I'm gonna have to try these sauces for my usual order. I can't even remember what sauce I usually get. I don't think I get any sauce. I think I get the I want to say I do tzatziki and harissa, and that makes it pretty saucy, and that's a really good combo. Okay, so my thoughts on this bowl. Quite honestly, for it being vegan, it's really good. So I would say if you're vegan and you have Cava near you and you haven't tried this, definitely try it. I do find myself picking around the romaine. So if I were to order this again, I probably wouldn't do the romaine, or maybe I would do a different lettuce. Their super greens are really good. Super greens with the brown rice. I think I would like that a little bit more than the romaine, but still very, very solid order. I love those sauces. Those sauces were a great call. So thank you, Heather, for those. But yeah, you guys, that was Cava. Pretty solid vegan order. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, I will see you guys back here for dinner time. All right, you guys, it is now dinner time, and for dinner, we got some Chipotle. And I'm actually really excited about this order because I have always wanted to try this. So she says to get a Chipotle, so fritas burrito bowl, brown rice, black beans, so fritas, which is spicy tofu, fresh tomato salsa, corn salsa, fajita veggies, extra romaine, and green salsa on the side for drizzling. She also says to get a bag of chips and guacamole. You can use the guac in the bowl and use the chips to dip everything. And then for our drink, we have organic mandarin agua fresca. Okay, so I think I've had this drink before. Wait, did I not get a straw? I thought I got a straw. Okay, unfortunately, I forgot to grab a straw while I was inside. That is my bad. I do have my straw from my Chick-fil-A cup, so I think I'm just gonna use that. But yeah, I can't remember if I like this drink or not because of the turmeric that's in it. But let's go ahead and try this. Ooh, wait, no, that's actually really good. Okay, maybe I haven't tried this one, or maybe it was a different one that they had that was limited time. I don't remember, but this is really good. It just tastes very orangey. You don't taste the turmeric as much. Oh, yum. Love that. Okay, here's our chips. Here's our guac. Guys, it has been a minute since I've had Chipotle's guac, so pretty excited about this. And then we have our green salsa on the side. Okay, last but not least, we have our bowl. So I got it exactly how she said, except I did not get lettuce because honestly, I am just not a fan of lettuce in my Chipotle bowls. I just prefer them without. I don't know, I'm not big on lettuce with rice. Like, I love salads. I am a salad girly through and through, but when it comes to grain bowls, this looks so good. The sofritas always looks so good in store. Every time I go to Chipotle, I eye it and I'm like, maybe I should finally try it, but then I just go to my default favorite protein, which is just the chicken. So I'm really excited to try this. I kind of want to try it on its own first, just to see how it is. I don't want to get that much because I want to mix it all in the bowl, but spicy tofu, let's go. Ooh, that does have a bit of a kick to it. Why do I love that so much? You guys, we got the spread right now. Look at that, the Chipotle bowl. The sun is going to be down any minute. It's currently setting. We got a sunset in front of me. Hopefully we can knock this out before it gets too dark. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of the guac. Dip this in our bowl. Oh my, this sweater is so fuzzy. Everything clings onto it. You guys, I love this so much. Okay, Heather, this order is fantastic. I've definitely been sleeping on the sofritas. I am totally gonna order it more often. Okay, this drink goes so well with the order. You guys, we are supposed to be getting so much snow this weekend. I am so excited because where I live, we never get snow. We get maybe one snow a year, if that. Like, one snow is rare. And when we do get that snow, it's not much. But Apple, okay, I know the Apple weather app is usually wrong, but right now it's saying that we're supposed to get 17 to 21 inches of snow, which is truly unheard of. I don't think we're gonna get that much, but I'm hoping we get a lot. I just love being snowed in. And yes, in North Carolina, in the Piedmont Triad, even just a little bit of snow will have you snowed in, unless you have winter tires, which pretty much no one here does. Like, winter/snow tires are just not common here, so nobody really has them. And then on top of that, it takes them a day or two to plow the roads. So you're pretty much stuck. But I can't wait. I want to have a snow day with the dogs. It'll be Bear's first snow, which is very exciting. I remember Mello's first snow. He was so scared of the snow. Not scared, but he was just very apprehensive about it. But now I feel like he likes the snow. Even Mello hasn't seen that much snow. But last year we did get a couple inches. Or was it the year before? I think it was last year. But yeah, always a fun time to go walking out in the snow. Okay, we need to take some of our green salsa and drizzle it on here. This is actually pretty much the exact order that I get, just a different protein, which these sofritas I am definitely gonna have to get again. I love the flavor of them. Like the flavor, honestly kind of better than the chicken. And I actually love the texture as well. The texture isn't that much different from the chicken, to be honest. Gabe and I used to make Chipotle bowls all the time at home. We honestly haven't had them in a while because he's not crazy about them. I think they're so good. I miss making them. I wouldn't say they taste exactly like Chipotle, but they taste good in their own way. My freaking nose is so itchy today. Overall, you guys, I gotta say, I have felt really good today. Like, honestly, that Cava order was so filling, but I didn't feel heavy or greasy after eating it, if that makes sense. I also feel very fulfilled and satisfied with the food that I've had today. Like, I'm not craving meat or anything, which it's not like I'm some huge meat eater. Anyways, I mean, don't get me wrong, I eat a lot of meat, but I don't have meat for every single meal. The $1,000,000 question, could I do this forever? Could I live the vegan lifestyle? Honestly, I don't think so. I feel like it would be very, very difficult. I think I could potentially be vegetarian, but veganism is just far too strict for me to follow. I know I would fail. Like, which obviously, I mean, you can do anything with the right amount of dedication. I just don't think I could be dedicated enough to it. But I will say this video makes me want to eat more vegan and vegetarian meals in general. Also, of course, I totally understand the reasons behind why a lot of people go vegan. So I think that also plays a factor in it as well, and the appeal of it. I think it's awesome. I really do. I love animals and I have so much respect for people who can live a vegan lifestyle for sure. Alright, you guys, well, that was Chipotle. Honestly, that was the best order of the day. 10 out of 10 for sure. I loved that so much, and I will be keeping that in my rotation of Chipotle orders. So I'm gonna say Chipotle wins the video. Dunkin is a close second. That order was also delicious. And then Cava comes in last. I think what killed the Cava order for me was I did get bottom of the pot falafels and roasted veggies. I just got unlucky, and if you know those types of restaurants, when you get the very bottom of the pot, it's just not as good. So I feel like if it was fresher, I probably would have liked that a little bit more. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing me eat vegan for 24 hours. I had a lot of fun. Let me know what you think. I love you guys so, so much. Please drop a thumbs up down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.